Alrighty, welcome back. We're on episode number 146 of Divinity Original Sin, Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. Last episode, we started exploring the Immaculate Village here in Sacred Stone. And, yeah, I got annoyed with the game. The chat system just... I've mentioned it multiple times, and I'll probably mention it more, but... The ambient chat system is absolutely retarded, and the programmers who did it should be shot in the head. Frankly, they should. Or at least smacked really hard in the face every... you know, like every second of every hour. You know, that's about how often they should be snapped. And the people who playtested this game should be, I don't know, ashamed of themselves if they even had playtesting. I mean, seriously, the entire point of the game is for the player to be the focus of the game. It's my experience. I'm paying the money, I'm playing the game, I want to experience the game. If you're putting in information in the game, provide the information to me as the player, not some random ambient conversation that's going to happen out in the middle of fucking nowhere where you don't even have to be near it for it to start up. You don't have to be near it to even hear the information. It's just retarded. If I move my camera up, you know, clear up here, I'm going to start hearing conversations that have nothing to do with me being anywhere near it or me interacting with it. And not only that, now you have 6 of conversations all happening at the same time so that you can't hear the information that you want to hear. I mean, it's just stupid. It's just re-fucking-tarded. So now I have to manipulate things in order to hear conversations. And this causes bugs because when you have 5 different things going on at the same time, 5 different people saying different things, it bugs out the conversations that you want to hear when you try to go in there because it's got this sound loop already going and it can't function with the new information that's put on top of it. The information that you actually are trying to interact with. It's just dumb. So in order to manipulate this, you have to lock up the people that are constantly fucking talking. However, that presents a whole nother mechanic that sucks. Because if Bear Daughter, or if Jihad, or if your other main character has something to say about the interaction you're currently in, you're going to miss it because they're locked up in the conversations you don't want to fucking hear anymore. It's so damn dumb. It's just fucking retarded. So here we go. I'm gonna try to manipulate the entire system now so that I can hear specifically things that I want to hear. So I'm gonna take Bear Daughter way the fuck up here, lock up these 2 fucking rambling idiots.
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in, but I think the shambling oak could...
Just to shut them up, and now you got these 2 dips.
My would burn through the competition.
So lock this stupid fuck up. And that's not even enough because this dipshit's gonna start talking on his own anyway.
Is a bore. Where are the volcanoes, the ice forests?
Now, maybe I can hear other things going on in the game that I actually want to hear. And see, even as I'm passing down here, the enlightened teacher, clear up in the middle of this fucking room here, is doing his thing, and it's showing you way the fuck down here when you're not anywhere near it. Well, we have Tenebri Moore just sitting out in the middle of nowhere.
Thank the gods we've learned to handle this ore properly.
What, you don't fancy dying a slow, toxic death?
Now see, that's right there. You wouldn't have been able to hear that, or at least focus on that, if you had these 2 fucking idiots and these 2 fucking idiots going on and on and on at the same fucking time.
Sweet relief.
You know, I questioned why I stopped playing this game years ago, and I believe this is probably the crux of it right here.
This place is an inferno. Much better.
And I can... Yeah, he's still going on and on. You hear him just sitting there taken away from the experience. And I can tell you for a fact, 100%, that type of thing going on right now is exactly why I stopped playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Tenebrian Smith. Fairs beware. I stopped playing Red Dead Redemption 2 when I was in camp, and every time I wanted to hear a conversation happen. Another conversation started clear on the other camp, and I wanted to hear that one too. And then, while I'm listening to conversations, one of the characters would come in and interrupt you while you're listening to the conversation to start up another conversation with you. It was just mind-boggling how terrible that was. And in Red Dead Redemption 2, as far as I know, those were unique points. They didn't happen again. So you only had the one chance to hear it. Unlike here, it's in a loop. And the loop is like every fucking 6 seconds. We have to have something happen. We have to have someone speak. So now every fucking 6 seconds, you got these two speaking, you got these guys back here speaking. Who knows what's going to start happening in here? It's just retarded. It's so bad.
Greetings, moneybags. Ready to empty those pockets?
Imbecile! Was your father a drunken hog? That's no way to greet a customer!
Sorry, boss. Sorry. Won't happen again. Hello? Valiant hero? How can I help you?
To Constitution. A shield crafted from bound chunks of tenebrium. The sigils of destruction covering its surface demonstrate that it means business. But do you? To Constitution ring. Yeah. Whatever. And that's the other thing. They start the conversation point right as you enter this, right? And there's a bug that if one of your guys, one of your primaries, is outside when this conversation starts, you don't hear half of it. It like cuts out the whole line. So if you're going to start conversations in the game, wait until both characters are fully in the building so that you can actually prevent the bug from happening.
Sir, we may be in need of more tenebrium daggers soon.
Is that so? Or is that what you think? That we need more daggers?
Yes?
Drop and give me 50. Ah, forget it. Your breath would probably burn a hole in the floor anyway.
Pick up the hammer, please. Just pick up the hammer. I gotta go over here. I have too much to carry. I'm definitely gonna have too much to carry with that. Alright, how's my strength so damn low now that I have so much weight? It feels like somehow I'm getting overweight way too soon. Alright, let's go into bargaining mode here. Let's try to get rid of some of this weight here. Alright, I've got that on.
Sir, we may be in need of more tenebrium daggers soon.
Is that so? Or is that what you think? That we need more daggers?
Yes?
Drop and give me 50. Ah, forget it. Your breath would probably burn a hole in the floor anyway.
Needs more tenebrium daggers. Where in the fuck is my bartering go? There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk.
Greetings! Feel free to browse our wares. Highest quality equipment at the lowest prices, you know. That's right! How do you think I'm doing? I'm starting to get the hang of the operation, but my master's a tough bloke to please. Yes, but not nearly so irritable as some of my kinfolk, I've embraced the goddess, and along with her, proper civilization. And here I thought you were one of us. Well, stick around long enough, and we'll be put to good use, that's for certain. This here's an immaculate village, see? Sacred Stone by name. A place where every devotee of the goddess, orc, goblin, and man alike can seek enlightenment and honor immaculate practices away from prying eyes. Plenty, plenty! Tenebrium is one of the goddess's many gifts to her children. My master's teaching me how to craft the stuff into the most powerful weapons yet known in Riverland. You small, squishy human types gotta be extra careful, though. The goddess gift comes with a bit of a special kick for your kind. Not the easiest audience, that's for sure. But when it comes to handling the goddess's gift, one's gotta have the highest standards. After all, he's only hit me 3 or 4 times. I think he likes me.
Talk to me, apprentice, if you wish to browse the wares. That nincompoop needs the practice. Do you hear that, you boob? You need the practice!
Greetings! Feel free to browse our wares. Highest quality equipment at the lowest prices, you know.
Start giving him stuff. Let's give him 1,000. Let's see what that does. Alright, so we need 2,000 more. Why is that like that? It's weird. Okay. Okay. So why is this book like that? He smelts it. There's little more one can do with iron ore than turn it into an iron bar. Heat the ore and start molding it to the desired shape and size. Some say it's dwarves' work, and half the good quality, and half the quality of good iron comes from dwarves' know-how. But one can't always sit around waiting for a shipment of the stuff. It's interesting that it's a red-back book. But apparently it's not the only time it's done. Alright.
7 grant us gliding power.
Unique Norse falling through the earth.
We should get another.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
We should
Get another apprentice so we could watch her blast into...
So, how's it going over there?
What do you mean, how's it good?
Well, you know, how's it going on your side of the door?
You can't be serious.
I'm just making a bit of pleasant conversation.
Pleasant for who?
Why is this a potential cop? I
Don't
just
you
put it
find
on.
any terminally dull around here?
Could be worse. My brother is a hard Kimberly in Valley.
Yeah. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is I heard. Yeah, you are the most gentle sight.
Not in my heard there's a talking witch.
Come on, Roxford Bright! Make yourself useful!
Yes, sir. What shall I do?
If you have to ask, you'll never know!
Always wanted to start my own business, actually.
Is that right? What sort of...
Artisanal hand serve. You haven't lived until you tried my windbreak iron.
Any plan?
So, we took a hit there, huh?
So, how's it going?
What do you mean, how's it good?
They didn't like me going up here.
How's it going on your side?
Sigurd's beard, what a find!
Damn it. Hmm. All right. Back to it.
Pleasant for who?
Alright, we have a chest we need a key for.
I've always wanted to start my own business, actually.
Is that right? What sort of business?
Artisanal hand soaps. You haven't lived until you've tried my windswept hyacinth.
So, how's it going over there?
What do you mean, how's it going?
Well, you know, how's it going on yours?
Alright. I'm gonna be able to go into Attenborough. Or should I keep going that way? I guess I should go here.
Any plans for after this gig is over?
I've always wanted to start my own business, actually.
Is that right? What sort of business?
Artisanal hand soaps. You haven't lived until you've tried my windswept hyacinth.
The imps are out a running.
So, how's it going over there?
Boy.
What do you mean, how's it going?
Well, you know, how's it going on yours?
So, there. So all that information that's going on behind us, all the chat is ruining that chat right there.
Don't you find it interminably dull around here?
Could be worse. My brother's the guard at King Marius' palace.
Yes. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad in Heidelheim.
Halt! Before you'll be permitted into my workshop, you'll have to prove yourself more capable than that corpse I once called my apprentice.
See, so all the ambient conversation ruined that line. See, is she supposed to be speaking this line now? Okay, I guess the only way to do this is just to lock him up again.
Could be worse.
I mean, just have to go out there and lock him up with the two fucking characters that I'm gonna want to hear responses from. Just because I can't fucking do this.
It's not that bad.
This place is
Shut up.
infernal.
Shut up. Shut up. Yep, that one's gonna go on too, huh? I can't have those two going on.
But so long as imps flee from me, my heart will blaze and
See, and then I'm gonna miss whatever conversation points that these two are gonna be privy to.
You know what they say.
There's gotta be a way to manipulate this so I can't fucking hear those things. Maybe if I can get over here before she passes this way, I can get away from it. No, I'm still hear the goddamn conversations.
Before you'll be permitted into my workshop, you'll have to prove yourself more capable than that corpse I once called my apprentice. Tell me, if you too destroyed one of my precious stones, what could you possibly say to save your life? Idiot though you are, empty flattery won't fool the great Attenborough.
Okay. Come on, she has a 4 charm. It's not that bad. Why does she have a 4 charm? Oh, I still have the damn charm gear on her. How does she not have a 5 charm then? Come on, there's just no fucking way, man.
Yes! You would have done well to remember your place. The idiot apprentice I just sent back to his maker utterly forgot his. Enter then, if you will.
How's it going?
She have...
What do you mean? How's it good?
Well, you know, How's it going on your side?
I don't have 4 charm. Huh?
You can't be serious.
I'm just making a bit of pleasant conversation.
How is her charisma 4 in that section?
For who?
It makes no sense.
So, how's it going on?
What do you mean, how's it good?
Well,
Oh man, those two, just shut up, please, just shut up. Just shut the fuck up.
I'm just making a bit of pleasant conversation.
Pleasant for who?
Don't you find it interminably dull?
Good word. My brother's as hard of humour as that.
Behind the waterfall, huh?
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
Mm.
Make it quick now. Just because I am gracious enough to tolerate your presence here doesn't mean you're entitled to my time. Ha! What a question! I'm the custodian of Sacred Stone, its chief executive, and its link to the conduit herself. Yes, the conduit speaks to me, her elected disciple, and I share her will with the people of our village. Now that you know to whom you speak, perhaps you'll tread more lightly in my presence. The goddess is chosen, those worthy of the purifying blood. I certainly hope you've made it through her trials with our most useful abbot, Loic. It's not too late for you to join the goddess's fold, you know. It was she who saved the first miners from the rot. She who demonstrated that bloodstone, fueled by the sacrifice of a lost one, could cure any ailment. She, the original Immaculate, and our conduit to the goddess, has spread the good news all around the realm. In her wake, humans, orcs, and goblins alike stand united by the Immaculate Way. A volatile material, yes. We humans are especially vulnerable to the sickness it contains. Rot, the goddess bane itself. But though this holy substance make us ill, we need look no further than Bloodstone, the goddess's boon for salvation. That fool couldn't be trusted with a rubber ball, much less a relic as precious as Bloodstone. He proved himself unworthy, a lost one through and through. In a word, expendable. Leaving already, are you? Before you go, answer me this. Can you think of a single reason why I ought not to crush you flat before you so much as take a step in the direction of the door?
Don't you find it interminably?
This is also fucking tiresome. Of course.
You underestimate my love for the sick squish of flesh, no matter how lowly beneath my boot soles.
Jarrett is here somewhere, Source Hunter. Hidden in this blood village of hers.
If that be true, girl, I suspect you're in for a nasty surprise about dear old Dad.
Okay. So, Bear Daughter does have some things to say. And now we're gonna go the opposite way, where I can't talk her out of it. I may need to invest in some spells for Bear Daughter. Because if we're going to fight with her, she needs to do some damage. And I thought at some point I got her a divine crossbow, but it's not on her, so I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it was after a reload or something. Probably what happened. Yeah, I love how now that I want him to win, he can't win. Fuck this game, man. The chat system in this game just ruined it for me. It just ruined the entire game. Yeah, right. Oh, is it I won the first 4 tosses in a row when I didn't want it? And now that I want it, I can't win? I mean, it's just... I would rather have a function that says win and not win, and pick which one gets the win at this point. I really just would.
Don't you find
I'm over this mechanic too. This might have been cool with co-ops, but this for single player campaign, it just blows. Fucking finally, god damn it. And now you hear how she doesn't even say the fucking line, right? She doesn't even say the fucking line there, because the 2 dipshits in the back are talking. So now I have to have her lose, have him win, and then wait for the 2 dipshits in the back to stop talking. Just to hear the line. I mean, this game, it's just terrible. This is so bad. On so many levels. It's just poor design all the way around.
so? How is it going?
What do you mean, how's it good?
Well, you know, how's it going on your side of the door?
You can't be serious.
I'm just making a very conversation.
Slither quickly then, before I start to picture how you'll look on the bottom of my boot soles.
Jarrett is here somewhere, Source Hunter. Hidden in this blood village of hers.
If that be true, girl, I suspect you're in for a nasty surprise about dear old Dad.
Make it quick now. Just because I am gracious enough to tolerate your presence here doesn't mean you're entitled to my time. Do I look like to you a woman interested in haggling over pennies?
Don't you find it interminably dull around here?
Could you were? My brother regards me as that.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, either.
Dance and flatter all you like, Weasel. I won't be charmed by such foolishness.
So you have multiple ways of triggering this encounter. So what happens if you get to the end of it? Do you have to just attack on your own?
I've 1,000 matters more pressing to attend to than providing you with equipment. But the great and generous Attenborough might be gracious enough to offer you a moment or two.
Don't you find it interminably dull?
It's too bad she doesn't have any legendary stuff. That's kind of a waste.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, as I've heard.
Oh my god, it did it again with the fucking... You know what? I'm just over it now, I really am.
Well, I've 1,000 matters more pressing to attend to than providing you with equipment. But the great and generous Attenborough might be gracious enough to offer you a moment or two.
I gotta wait for those two idiots again.
Yes, I think I've spent rather enough time explaining the Immaculate Way to you. If you aren't yet convinced, you've got the mark of a lost one upon you.
What sort of business?
No hands, sir. You haven't lived until you tried my windswept hyacinth.
Yes, I think I've spent rather enough time explaining the Immaculate Way to you. If you aren't yet convinced, you've got the mark of a lost one upon you.
God, that's terrible.
You can't be serious.
I'm just making a little pleasant conversation.
Let me
Don't you find it interminably dull?
I guess someone else got here first. One man's trash is another man's trash.
Alright, it's time to go lock these two sons of bitches up again.
The ice forest. Wish you'd get another.
Not even worth the rummaging. One man's trash is another man's trash.
So we're gonna probably have to fight this encounter in here again. Well, I mean, for the first time here. So there's lots of stuff we can't destroy if I want to get this with Lucky
Spirits
Charm.
of shadow conceal me.
How to handle Tenebra.
Striking it rich!
That's interesting. Please just pick up the fucking Tenebrium. Though made of parchment and cloth, this book feels impossibly heavy in your hands.
Tread silently, strike viciously. Bah! Bah!
Fists are blazing.
Okay. So this looks like it's just going to be a problem. I need to get this out of here. And this can go over. Oh no! God bless. Why the fuck would that do that? Because I'm stealing. Well, why didn't it do that on the first barrel then? Makes no fucking sense. Ah, Jesus. Apparently taking the first one. I guess because I had it in my inventory the one time. That's probably what happened. Alright. We can stick this fucking thing out here. Military Essays 2, Fighting Against Fully Armored Knights. A fully armored knight is a deadly opponent. The knight's armor consists of protective pads and long metal plates, protecting his arms and legs. Most knights wear a helmet to cover most parts of their faces. Their preferred weapons are a sword, a battle axe, and a lance and a shield. If you battle a knight in full armor, you must use the knight's armor against him, for they are heavy and cumbersome and slow the knight down, so speed and mobility are your advantage. Why is that a question? Smelt it 1, he has smelt it 4. Right. Adventurer's Field Guide 8. Apparently I have not read that one. A Forge Master's Guide to the Art and Science of Using a Whetstone. A blunt weapon is a sure indicator of a blunt mind. The Adventurer's Field Guide. The first trick my dad taught me was how to use a whetstone. I suppose that was his way of making sure he always had a knife sharpener on hand. Okay. These are new recipes somehow. Not sure how they were new. How are these new? I can't tell because I don't have it. Alright. Oh. Let's see what this tenebrium thing says. I bet this needs to be done on...
I've already mastered this material.
So you can't use it, even so once you've learned it. Okay, you just don't. It should gain. It should
I've
give
already
you a
mastered
skill, then.
this material.
It should give you another skill point if it does that. Oh, that's so stupid, man.
I've already mastered this material.
That's gay. Another gay thing. Ah, man, that is so damn annoying. There's no reason why that can't give you a point in tenebrium. Even after you mastered it, it should give you the point in tenebrium. Alright, just annoyed again. Oh, so how does it improve?
Wish you'd get another apprentice so we could watch her blast him to smithereens.
I haven't seen a whetstone. At least I don't remember seeing one.
Well, you know what they say. A watched Attenborough never goes on a murderous rampage.
Oh, shut up.
I just know my soaps would burn through the competition. Whoops. Cooler heads prevail, as they say. Wish you'd get another apprentice so we could watch her blast him to smithereens.
I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in, but I think the shambler...
This dimension is a bore. Where are the volcanoes, the ice forests?
Take it down in a matter of minutes. Oaks are strong, but they're slow as... well as... oaks.
Oh, what do I care about such nonsense anyway? I never saw an imp fight so much as Cole. They're Rivellon's most yellow-bellied chicken.
This dimension is a bore. Where are the volcanoes, the ice forests?
The moon is full and bright. There's squeals and wails and tremors on music in the night.
Hey, I know that one. Crystal snows can twinkle, blizzards shake and turn. So long as imps flee from me, my heart will blaze and burn.
Well, colour me a simpleton. Your singing voice is as sweet as honey wine.
Aw, shucks, you think so? My ma always said the same. She's got a mighty fine ear on her.
Let's hear another. What'd you say?
Well, you know what they say. A watched Attenborough never goes on a murderous rampage. I just know my soaps would burn through the competition. Whoops. Cooler heads prevail, as they say. Wish you'd get another apprentice so we could watch her blast him to smithereens.
But if you had to wager, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in, but I think the shambling oak could shake 'em off soon enough.
A few blows? They get those
Well, you know what they say. A watched Attenborough never goes on a murderous rampage.
slow as...
This dimension is a bore.
I never saw an imp.
Where are the volcanoes? The ice forests?
Reminds me of a song I know.
Alright.
The imps are out a-running, the moon is full and bright.
Any plans for
There's
after this gig
squeals
is
and
over?
wails and tremors.
I've always wanted to start my own business, actually.
Hey, I know.
Is that right? What sort of business?
Artisanal hand soaps. You haven't lived until you've tried my windswept hyacinth.
Well, colour me a simpleton.
Say, you ever made it down to Sizeel?
Not in my day. Heard there's a talking wishing well there, though.
Ah, what a load of bullocks. Say, you ever made it down to Sizeel?
Not in my day. Heard there's a talking wishing well there, though.
Ah, what a load of bullocks. We should get another apprentice so we could watch her blast him to smithereens. I just know my soaps would burn to a competition.
I'll watch that and never comes on a murderous rampage.
Cooler head prevail, as they say.
Well, you know what they
We
say.
should get another apprentice so we could watch her blast him to smithereens.
Fucking Christ. Alright, what do we have here? That cave system, I have to get behind that locked door there. Oh, I can go in there.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
My kingdom for a dry shot.
Oh, there's a cave back here. Okay.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
Shadow essence. Level 3. So it feels like I should have been here long ago, way before the mines. I mean, way before the mines. Alright, Alright, we're gonna go check out this cave, I think, on the next episode. Later, guys.